Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back to the Bhroman show and Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars, motorcycles, road trips. I'm currently on Coast to Coast 2.0. I'm riding from Raleigh, North Carolina to Seattle and back. This is day number 18, so I've been on the road for 18 days, covered about 7,300 miles, 1,100 miles more to go. I'm riding for the kids and I'm riding for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, the kids with brain cancer and brain tumors. And this ride is sponsored by Indian Motorcycles, Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad, Cardo Systems, Brake Free Lights, Wrightsville, Lunar Lens, Fusion 9, and Motorcyclist Map. I'm starting off day number 18 from here in Flint, Michigan, headed towards Wilmington, North Carolina. So let's go.
And we are off, and I can't believe that it's already been 17 days. I've completed 17 days on the road. This is day number 18. Man, oh man, this trip has been so much fun. I've gotten to see some really cool places and rode through some really awesome roads and routes and whatnot. Great experiences, man. I met a bunch of cool people and amazing people and got to, listen to their stories and, just exchange stories and whatnot, and it was just great, man. Man, this ride has been something. I've had so much fun, and I hope you guys have had as much fun with me, following me. And so this day is day 18, and today is just a hauling butt kind of day. So I'm gonna combine days number 18 and 19 together into one video. So we started from Flint, Michigan, riding through Ohio, Michigan, and Ohio, and now guess what? I think we are about to cross into West Virginia. I see the sign, yeah, country roads, take me home, take me home. Hopefully I can reach North Carolina tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna touch the East Coast and then wrap it up, I guess. So let's keep going, and I gotta talk to you guys about something.
I am in Beckley, West Virginia, which was stopped for day number 1. And yeah, I've been talking about things that I like about the bike and whatnot, that I love about my bike. But there's a few things that I don't like. Or there's 2 things that I don't, and one's really a wish list kind of thing. Oh, but before we do that, I wanted to show you guys another thing. So for this ride, I've been using a quad lock. So this is a wireless with a wireless head, and it's got a dampener in the back. So what the quad lock system is, if you guys don't know about it, you get a phone case for your phone. They make specific specific cases. They make cases specific to your phone. Mine is the Galaxy S22 Ultra, so that's my case. And this thing just basically locks on. They put it in, and then you just turn it till you hear a click. Yep, and it's not going anywhere. And now it charges it wirelessly once you turn the bike on. And that came in quite handy, because that leads me to the first thing I don't like is I updated the software for the infotainment screen based on what Indian had come out with. And now with that, it's gotten a little wonky. It takes forever to load. The screen takes forever to load. Like you enter the place or whatever, it just comes back with no results found. And that's not just me. It's like I read up on the forums and stuff. A lot of people are having the same issue with the latest update. So that's number 1.
Like here in this, there's a huge gap over here. So there's a lot of wind that flows in and gets you in the midsection. On the Roadmasters 2018 and before, or something like that, I think 2018 and before, they had a flap over here that you could close or open to let the airflow, or close the airflow. When they changed the fairing style and all that went away. But that's one thing I'd love to have. You don't really notice that on nice warmer days, but on like 40-50 degree nights, when you don't have a leather jacket and you're wearing mesh, that makes a big difference. And the third thing that I would have really liked, it's not a complaint, it's nothing wrong with the bike or anything, like on these long rides on the freeway, on the highway, I just wish Indian had adaptive cruise, or the Roadmaster had adaptive cruise. Maybe that's something in the works already. Yep, the adaptive cruise would be really helpful sometimes, like riding through the night like I am now. Took a nice little break and got some coffee, stretched my legs after I talked about the few things that I don't like about the motorcycle. I didn't like it. I wish were better. But guess what? We've been riding and riding and riding, and I am very close to being home. Look, welcome to North Carolina, y'all. This is day number 18. We're gonna start off with the fresh day tomorrow. This is the final day, y'all. This is day number 19. Stop for the night was Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and I am super excited and kind of bummed that this is the last day, but we still have places to go and people to visit and people to bog, I guess. But yeah, stomping grounds. My stomping grounds, y'all. Guess where I is? This is my home base. This is Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad, everybody. Day number 19? 19.
Day number 19.
19. And this trip made possible thanks to this guy right here.
And can you tell my viewers a little bit about this place that I call home away from home?
Right.
Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad.
Well, we're Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad. We started out in downtown Greensboro and relocated, staying right here in Guilford County in the greater Greensboro area. We are technically in High Point now, and that's why the dealership's Greensboro Triad. Greensboro history of where we opened, and we service the greater Greensboro and Triad area. And what makes it worthwhile is having great people like the Bhroman in here, always riding through and reminding us that it's right o'clock somewhere.
It's always right o'clock.
Always right o'clock.
And how do people find you? Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's complicated. Indian Motorcycle Greensboro Triad.com.
And I'll put all the website links in the video description below. Yep. Facebook, Instagram, all of that.
And you can also hit worldclasspowersports.com because World Class Power Sports is our off-road side. We're Polaris off-road.
Yeah. So if you go through that little door, that's World Class Power Sports.
Yep.
Come walk in here, meet the sensei, and this is Indian Motorcycles of Greensboro Triad,
where we are rocking and rolling.
Well, thank you so much, Sensei.
Thank you. We're glad to see you back and see you safe. Glad you raised a lot of funds for the kids. Glad you got out and let everybody see just how capable a Roadmaster is, coast to coast.
Coast to coast, through some dirt and mud and everything else.
Dirt and mud.
Yes, sir. I'd love to stay and talk, but do you know what time it is?
Oh, I know exactly what time it is, but I'm going to double check. Oh, yeah. It's right o'clock.
Yes, sir. Woo! Let's go.
Yeah, the sensei, man, he is a simply amazing dude. He is the bestest guy out there. Yeah. Did you guys know that he was the first guy to say yes to collaborating with me on these videos? First dealership to say yes to collaborating with me on these videos. And I couldn't have done this trip without his help and his guidance. And just show him some love, man. Show the sensei some love. And speaking of collaborations and people who've helped me a lot in my journey, on the Bhroman journey, here's the other place and the people who really helped me. Haha, Motorcycles of Greensboro. I had to stop at Greensboro, at Motorcycles of Greensboro, and that's Paul. How you doing?
I'm doing excellently well.
I had to stop and say hi to you guys.
I haven't heard hide nor hair from you since 11:30 last night when you crossed into North Carolina.
Well, so guys, this is Motorcycles of Greensboro. Yet another of these amazing dealerships, of course. They are a big reason behind Bhroman being Bhroman. So.
We love supporting you, man.
But thank you so much for letting me do what I do. And I have to stop and say hi. I don't care who's sponsoring the ride.
There you go.
It's just family first.
Everybody's got to chip in. This year's Indians here, and next year we'll see if we can put you on a Ducati.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Well, thank you, Paul. Still got ways to go, but I'll be seeing you guys soon.
Put your toes in the Atlantic for me.
Absolutely will do.
Cheers.
We are getting closer to the final destination. Closer and closer. Left Greensboro, High Point and Greensboro. And yeah, heading out to the East Coast. I think I'm not thinking. I am heading out towards Wilmington, North Carolina. And North Carolina is really pretty. The countryside and the back roads, so much greenery everywhere. This is in the month of July, so everything is so green. It feels good to be back home. Well, folks, we've been riding for a while, but welcome to Climax. It's a real place in North Carolina. Look it up, Climax NC. So that's the climax of the show. So we're done, I guess. Oh, actually, no, we still have ways to go. Never mind. Your apologies for the premature climax. But after getting some fluids, I am here in this town. Look it up. It's an actual town here in North Carolina. Since I'm in this town, that means I'm ready, and I'm ready to take you guys to the finish line. I'm ready to take you guys to the finish line. So bear with me, and we'll get there in a bit. I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't resist the urge to make those puns and those jokes, but those are real places in North Carolina. Climax, North Carolina, and Erect, North Carolina. But yeah, I amuse myself, but we still have ways to go. I think I'm back on the highway because I've wasted, not wasted, like I was taking the back roads and stuff, but it takes you a lot longer, and of course there's road construction everywhere. So I decided that, it's time to get back on I-40 and head on down to Wilmington. So here we go. So last dealership stop for the ride. This is Battleship Indian in Wilmington, North Carolina. Can you tell us a little bit about this amazing dealership here?
Yeah, so we've been here about 4 years. New store. We came from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Love the beach, man. And, what we say is never a bad day at the beach. So.
Can't go wrong with that. How do we find you guys? Like, do you have a website, a Facebook
Yeah, so we have
page?
website, social media, every form of social media we have. Also, our website's a good source for information.
All right, and I'll put all the links in the video description below, so you don't have to remember everything. Check them out. Like, they are located here in Wilmington, North Carolina, right by the beach, like you said. Beautiful day. You're at the beach. Come check out some Indians.
For sure. And we actually have our factory Indian rep with us actually today that he came, which is actually crazy. His name's Reed.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys. Perfect timing actually that you came in. So great dealership group here. They got a great selection of bikes and a really knowledgeable staff. So if you're in the area, come out and check them out. All right. Perfect day for me to show up.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Couldn't plan it any better.
Yeah, that was all part of the plan. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys are ever in this area, come on down, check them out. This is a cool little shop. And tell them that the Bhroman sent you, and they'll take care of you, basically. Or maybe not, I don't know. But
We'll definitely for sure.
But thank you so much, you guys. And we'll see you guys again soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
The moment you've all been waiting for. The Atlantic Ocean and the Atlantic coast at Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Coast to Coast 2.0, Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. 18 US states, 2 Canadian provinces. 8,200 miles, lots of rain, lots of hail, thunderstorms, all of that brings us here. That concludes Coast to Coast 2.0, and guess what? We have raised $9,200, a little over $9,000 for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, which is amazing. A huge shout out and thank you to all the donors and our sponsors and the viewers and all the supporters of the channel, man. Y'all make it so easy for me to do these rides, and as it's a joy. It's really a joy for me to share my experiences and these places with all you guys. So thank you.
We raised about $12,000 last year for the first time I did the Coast to Coast ride, and this year it's about $9,000. So over the 2-year period, we've raised about $21,000 for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. Wouldn't have been possible without all you guys and girls and everyone out there. So thank you, and keep your knees in the breeze. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again. Bro out.